All right, cool. So today we're checking out Innovation Townhomes. It's a new project, newer, that just got completed on the south side, barely. This development was built by Davis Companies, or that was the developer, and Peregrine Construction Group's the one that assembled it.
Okay.
Right now they only have 2 floor plans left, 2 and 3 bedroom townhomes. One of their big selling points is low HOA.
Okay, and that's at $255 a month?
And that's $255 a month.
Not bad. Basically, maintenance to the whole property would be covered within that.
Yeah, insurance, taxes on the common areas.
Yeah, I mean, that's a cheap HOA nowadays. That is a very cheap HOA.
So let's break it down. We'll start with location. What'd you get for location on this one? How are you rating it?
Location, I'm giving it a 6.5.
Okay.
And I kind of gave it that because I honestly wanted to go higher on this. Because I know this area is changing. You know, there's going to be more stuff in this area at some point. I do think that it can be like a great, I mean, depending on the person, right? You have a doctor or a nurse that's like, hey, I want to live in this and then I can walk straight to work. You know, like you can't beat that. You really can't. And then for me, I personally have a strong attachment to historic areas. So being close to Roser Park, that's like, you know, that's, I mean, I'm in a brand new townhome, but I'm surrounded by 100-year-old houses. You know, I mean, that's kind of cool. Definitely brings me some peace. So, you know, but I had to give it a 6.5 because it wasn't exactly, it's not exactly in downtown right now. I do like the location, but I feel like my rating's probably not giving it that good of a, but this was a hard one for some reason.
Yeah, I wanted to go higher too.
Yeah.
But I ended up settling at 6.6 for similar reasons. Yes, it is an up and coming area, but how long will it be before you really reap the benefits of that redevelopment?
No, I agree.
Yeah, so for that and the reasons that you said earlier, I'm going with 6.6.
I sold a place in Uptown Kenwood last year, and I was so impressed with that building, and it's the same builder.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like that's for some reason weighing on the location thing for me, which it shouldn't.
Well, yeah, I mean, because it's kind of out of place. Like, there's not a lot of that around there.
There isn't at all. I mean, I guess there is. You go to the other side of the highway, you could find that more for sure. But so construction, I mean, they're all concrete block. I mean, that's great. That's great for me. That's like hiding it during a hurricane. I'm cool with that.
Impact windows.
Impact windows. When we walked into Uptown Kenwood with my client, she was looking for a townhome specifically, and we walked into a couple ones in Crescent Heights and different things, but like nothing was as functional as that townhome was. So like the fact that you came away with that, like that's another, like I'm gonna give it an 8 on the construction.
Okay. Yeah, I went really high on construction. I went 8.6.
Okay.
I thought all the little details and walking through it were phenomenal. You know, waterfall, quartz countertops, and just top of the line everything.
Yeah.
So I thought that the construction of it is as good as any luxury builder I've seen.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Next thing would be value.
I'll start by giving you some statistics here before we talk about what we rated it.
Okay.
So for all townhomes in Pinellas County, the average price per square foot is $319.
Okay.
But for new construction specifically in Pinellas is $408.
Okay.
This project is coming in with the 3 that they have on the market. If you average that out, it's $363.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're right in between all townhomes in Pinellas and then the average for new construction townhomes in Pinellas. Which, even though we gave it a 6.6 location when we're talking about downtown townhomes, I mean, it definitely is a top half in terms of all of the county. There's a lot of townhomes in the middle of the county that don't benefit from downtown or being close to the beaches.
This is, you are downtown.
So 363 sounds really good because it's in between the all townhomes and the new construction townhomes in the area.
Especially for new construction.
But then when I looked at what actually sold, that's just what is active on the market. Yeah, important to distinguish that difference. When we look at what's actually sold, they're averaging $309 per square foot.
Wow. Yeah, so obviously this location has something on that.
It. Certainly.
So definitely.
Certainly. And then the average sale price for townhomes in Pinellas County that are new construction that have sold in the last 180 days was $615K. Which is right about where these are selling, at least the 2 bedrooms.
Which honestly kind of makes me feel like this is more of value, because I would want to be closer to downtown,
Right.
in my opinion.
It's an above average location.
Yeah, I mean, you think about that, if you were someone looking for a new townhome,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you want to be in a downtown area, like, this kind of feels like a deal.
Right.
You know?
Now, some of the cons, some of the other things that play into the value, no amenities.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So not a pool, nothing like
Yep.
that.
And it's on kind of a busy street. MLK right there is pretty busy.
Correct.
Appliances included, a lot of natural light. I didn't really talk a ton about floor plan during construction, but these floor plans make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Big closets, big bathrooms,
Okay.
they're spacious, they flow well. The kitchen's on the 2nd floor,
Oh.
so it's it's pretty easy to get up there. I know that's a big issue with townhomes.
Yeah. They don't have elevators or anything.
They don't
right?
have
Yeah.
elevators,
Okay.
so that does affect the value too.
Correct.
Because
Correct.
it really limits your buyer pool.
Yeah, it does. I mean, there's ones in Dunedin that I was just looking at with someone else that are like in the 800s. They have an elevator.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but it's also, they're going to attract an older crowd there too.
Like if you had an elevator in your townhome, you likely wouldn't use it unless you were going from the 1st floor to the 3rd floor. In this case, the top deck, where it does have a mini fridge and a bar area and stuff, I can see reasons of going from the kitchen on the 2nd floor to the 4th floor, and that being worth taking the elevator.
Yeah.
But in general, you're gonna be moving 1 floor at a time.
These do have a rooftop amenity?
They do. They have a
Okay.
rooftop
Okay.
terrace area.
Okay, okay.
A lot of the neighbors have perugolas and grills and
Yeah.
stuff out there. I would say it's
That's
super
kinda
useful.
nice. That's
And the
kinda
view
nice.
is amazing. There's kind of a gap in between downtown, where 175
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
So that gives you a view.
Oh, that's kind of
looking
cool.
down.
That's kind of cool, actually, yeah.
All right, so I'm, for all these reasons,
Okay,
I've
okay.
decided to rate it a 7.8 on value.
Okay.
I had it higher than that, and I kept bringing it down as I thought about the fact that it's not really a unique looking building. And then, yeah, I mean, it is priced in a way that is probably accurate. I don't think this is a sweet deal or anything.
Yeah.
I think it's a good deal, and it would make a ton of sense for, like you said, a nurse
Yeah.
or
But even someone that wants to be close to downtown.
or someone who wants to be close
You
to
know,
downtown.
like,
I
you
wanted
know,
to give
it's
it an
like-
8, but I settled on
Yeah.
7.8.
And I think I'm at a 7.5, man. I mean, the busier street, I don't really like that it's a busier street, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great build. I think, quality of construction seemed great more
Yeah,
than anything
totally.
else. But there was nothing unique that drew me in. I don't know.
What would you say is the most unique thing about this project?
I'd say the location.
Yeah.
Just because this is an area that literally all my life was vacant.
Mm-hmm.
This was always, I kind of thought the hospital would have expanded over here already. So I think it's a cool location. I think the value's there, honestly, right now. More than anything else, what they're going for kind of seems like a deal in today's market, weirdly enough. That's kind of what it is. I mean, you literally laid out the stats. I mean,
for the location, it's sitting right in the middle price-wise.
yeah.
So yeah, for
and
the
you
location.
get a brand new home.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
With a 1-year builder
sure,
warranty.
you can go for the townhome down closer to the water that was built in '98, but it's not going to be perfect the way you
Right.
want it. It's not going to be updated, so I don't know.
I mean, newer typically comes with lower energy bill.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of benefits to getting
And
new
I mean,
construction.
lower HOA, everything else. You look at
Less
all the
things to
HOAs
fix.
downtown. You're like, holy cow, how long have these buildings been sitting? It's interesting because I think this is the first of its kind that's over here. They're the first ones to do it.
Yeah,
So,
certainly south of 175.
yeah. I think it's going to shift that way. I don't know. All of St. Pete's discovered now, so. All right.
Okay, so overall, we're looking at a 6.55 on location, an 8.3 on construction, and a 7.65 on value. That gives us an overall score of a 7.5. Do you
Nice.
think that 7.5 does this community justice?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. For right now, yes.
Well, it's not selling like hotcakes, so that would make sense.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a 10, it'd be gone, right?
It'd be gone.
Yeah.
That's correct.
All right, there we go. So there we go.
Well, maybe that's why they came up with the name Innovation. It is the first of its
I
kind.
think it has to do with that innovation district.
Oh.